Oh yeah, that's this one right there.
This used to be my shit in middle school. 6th grade?
Ball love. Shot call love. 20 years. Play. 20 years.
It's love getting
Switch and roll tight.
the highway. The highway.
I don't know why. I just feel like they're jamming like this.
20 years something. There's something. Nah, I hate when niggas do that. Oh yeah. Like niggas be doing that. Niggas don't know the song. They just mumble that shit like, if you don't know it, go say it, man.
I do that sometimes. So I get
Look, you didn't see me though. You didn't even see. See, look, before he even said I was pointing at you.
I would. He had said some shit to me the other day, right, about the 90s. Nigga, the kids nowadays.
Hold on, before you get on that.
Wait.
He getting right into it. All right. He getting right into it.
Recording. That ain't first on the list.
That's not first on the list, but he got right into it.
Alright.
So, speaking straight facts with the homeboy Deli and the homeboy Taco,
What's
the
the deal?
comedian. You feel me? Back into you again with another episode, giving you a little bit of our opinion about life. Just a little bit. Now, coming to you with the first motherfucking subject of the day is, what do you think about the Lakers trying to pick up D-Rose? D-Rose.
Come off the bench. Nigga, LeBron got an easy night.
What? You did
AD
bad,
got an
bro.
easy night. No,
He said off the bench.
Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom, like 6th man of the year type
So you
nigga.
think he's gonna be
Lou
sixth
Williams,
man?
you feel me? He
Who
can do
gonna
that.
be?
He
Who
can do
gonna
that.
be starting above D-Rose?
DeMar DeRozan at what position?
He's the only one position shooting guard.
To me, I don't know, because he don't really shoot that much. He take it to the rack. So I thought he was more of a small forward, in my opinion. But
And
if
when
he's
he
a
leaves
shooting
on the
guard-
Lakers, he ain't taking LeBron's spot.
No.
And he ain't coming
That's-
off the bench for LeBron. That
Okay.
ain't happening. So he'll have to play what? Shooting guard.
Okay.
So who do you think would take his spot as a starter over him? That's the question.
Over him. Look, if I was a coach, let me
I don't know.
No, let me just put it to you like this, right? If I was a coach, I already got my 1-2 punch starting lineup, LeBron, AD, right? Why would I want another 20 point per game scorer in the starting lineup, possibly taking possessions from those two dudes? Come off the bench, so we got our second unit just as strong, or up there with our first unit. Boom, unbeatable. Because what was our problem this year when LeBron and AD got off the court? Teams was just catching up off a 15-point lead.
Let me tell you something.
Then they got put LeBron back in, boom. Oh, go get the lead again. So that's why I say put that nigga on the bench, the 6th man of the year. He's still gonna get his 20 points.
They did that in the beginning of the year.
You know what I mean? Like,
They did that in the beginning of the year. At the end of the year, LeBron, they both played as the starter. Then somebody got out. Then somebody got out. Then after it was usually LeBron that set the fuck out. So when LeBron set the fuck out, AD would play all the way to the second quarter. After the second quarter, LeBron would play. So they just switch off on his position. So now if you put D-Rose in a situation and that would work the same way, you would put D-Rose and LeBron on the same floor and put AD the fuck out, or vice versa. So now you got 2 scores at all times. Only instead of just.
that's a good point.
It's a great point. And for number two, he can hit threes. He can shoot.
He
Way better than everybody on the Lakers.
don't shoot.
He can shoot. That's not what I said. I said can, not won't. I said can. LeBron gotta do, nigga, hey, go shoot that motherfucking ball practice. You seen what he did to Rondo. Oh, okay. So yeah, do that.
It's a difference between Rondo always shot the ball even though he couldn't.
Rondo could never shoot the ball. He wasn't shooting the ball. When he played with us in
No,
2010
I didn't.
finals, that nigga wasn't shooting. That nigga, we leave that nigga wide open.
Facts. But I'm saying, throughout his career, nigga, he shot the ball. He wasn't, alright, for sure.
When we was everybody was being over, you shot the ball because we was sticking the other 4 players on the team and double teaming one and leaving your ass open at the 3. Of course you shooting because nobody else you can pass it to. Oh, but what happens when you shoot? You fucking miss. So you shooting don't mean shit to me because you missed it the first time. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's you making excuses for bullshit. Like, D Rose, ain't nobody on the Lakers taking D Rose's spot. First of all, the 2 shooting guards we gonna have is gonna get traded for him anyway, which is Kyle Kuzma and fucking Danny Green.
Danny Green's already gone. We got Dennis Schroeder from OKC. That happened this morning.
Man, whatever. We gonna get rid of the niggas for that nigga. We might get rid of him.
Green go.
Danny Green gone.
I told you he's gonna be gone.
And our first round pick.
They were playing with that.
And our first round pick.
Get him out of here. Now, Westbrook situation, that nigga out of
Houston.
So quote unquote. Because now what they saying is anybody might leave. Anybody might leave.
Go.
They not gonna get rid of both of them. It's just like a Shaq and Kobe situation. They not gonna get rid of Westbrook and James Harden, but they are gonna get over
Give it one.
They might get over both. It is a 50-50 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. Smith said they might give up both, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So who would you rather keep?
See, you can't really answer that
Give
question.
up Harden ass.
As a Rocket, I would. As like a Rocket owner, I would get up James Harden.
I would too.
Because he had so many chances to make it and he didn't make it on his own. So you only can take it to a certain point. Now with Westbrook, we don't know what he can do, but I would not have that nigga at shooting guard. I mean at point guard. Period. I would not have him at point guard. I would have him at shooting guard. But another nigga like CP3 over there, somebody that can really handle the ball.
Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook.
But Russell Westbrook don't want that though. That's the reason.
He will
he's
let to
leaving.
himself.
Yeah, like that's the reason he's leaving. What quote unquote leaving the Rockets now because James Harden have the ball in his hand and he wants the ball in his hand. So he just have to realize your basketball IQ is just not where you think it is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's okay. Like you got great fucking talent. It's not like we saying you fucking garbage or I'm saying you fucking garbage. It's just pointing the fact that when they talking about being a point guard, I just think your mind's supposed to be on a whole nother level than what Westbrook is. So it just all depends. But if James Harden go to the Knicks, and the Nets, oh my God.
That's bullshit to me.
That's gonna be crazy.
To me, it's like, all right, one, James Harden, you proven you can't really play with another superstar. Time and time again, you've had superstars and they've all left or got traded via you.
Who? James Harden?
James Harden. Dwight Howard. Remember, he left the Lakers. Dwight was still in his prime. When he went to the Houston. Chris Paul.
But that's,
you know what I mean? Now Russell Westbrook.
You
Westbrook
talking about like
had played.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I do. But I feel like out of all the people you named, CP3 is the only person that you can say that about. Because even with Dwight Howard wanted the same thing Westbrook wanted. It's not really more on James Harden, it's more on the other players and what they want. Like the same thing with Kobe. You can't get mad at a nigga that put the Rockets back on the map. And you think you about to come in here and start running shit, it's gonna work that way.
I agree
And that's
with
what Dwight Howard and them niggas other than CP3 wanted. Everybody that you named wanted to, this my team.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Fuck you, nigga. James Harden, I know you MVP. I know you done took these niggas top 3 in the league for the last 6 years, but fuck you, nigga.
D-Wade.
Yeah, like, so that's what they want. So it's just like, but that's not gonna happen. Like, but if he go with the Nets and KD is what their chemistry is really what hold it OKC together. Is that true? That would be a dangerous combination.
Yeah.
Now, especially if the Lakers just won the championship 2 months ago, and now we gotta play them.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'll put it to you like this. What nobody is saying, if James Harden goes to the Nets, I already see Kyrie already has like a bad start in Brooklyn, right? If James Harden go to the Nets, he's going. Kyrie's going.
Why?
He already has a bad start. He's already a locker room problem. He's already said things throughout the year and fucked with his teammates. And teammates don't really like him. And it's already happened this season, his first season with the Nets.
But I doubt
So I see if they get James Harden, well, fuck you, Kyrie. What do we need you for?
No,
You feel me? Like, because you and James Harden do the same shit, basically. Y'all cross the shots. Wait, I think we should do that one day, nigga. Compare those two crossover highlights, nigga. I think James Harden got it.
a better crossover than him?
No,
That
I didn't
nigga
say
be
better
trapping.
handles. Not better
That
handles.
nigga be
That nigga got some sick ass fucking cross packages.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro,
that nigga
trapping.
nasty.
That nigga be moving 3 of his feet. When he got to
And I ain't even talking about his step back. That nigga got like crossings. That nigga get to the
He ain't even really crossing niggas. He's moving 3 of them niggas shuffling feet like he playing fucking like he dancing with salsa or something. Like,
Nigga, that shit works, nigga. I would
Who the fuck you think you are, Victor Cruz?
That nigga said Victor Cruz. Damn.
That's how it feel though. Like that nigga dance so much, nigga. Who you fucking feel?
So who would you rather have then? Would you rather have Kyrie or James Harden?
Kyrie. Oh, they got a championship. James Harden.
How you said it the last time, nigga, that was his own team.
James Harden though. But I would have taken.
But James Harden took his own team further than what Kyrie ever took his own team.
You can't.
Yeah,
he did.
And
but,
he played on the weak ass East.
but he didn't have a squad like James Harden did.
James Harden had midgets. And
What
got
do
to the
vision
second
have to
round.
do with talent?
And got to the second round. What do you mean? So besides James Harden and Russell Westbrook, who else was even considered to be an all-star or a six-man?
Being a midget?
No, I'm talking about on the Houston Rockets.
And you put who? It don't have to be. It don't have to be an all-star or this and that. It has to be who's better individually. Or the Rockets player was better than his players at the time. Yes, the fuck they was. I don't give a fuck if they was.
No, I'm saying James Harden is better than Kyrie. You said you would take Kyrie.
I said I would.
We got footage.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you said.
I would take James Harden over Kyrie.
Yes, and you said the reason you said I said I would take Kyrie because he had a championship. And you said I'm gonna repeat what you said and you said he was a better team or had a better team?
No, I said James Harden took his team further when it was his team than Kyrie did when it was his team. When
Yes,
Kyrie
and I said he had a better team. James Harden, you said who other than them two? And you
Kyrie
said
had Boston with all them players
and they was rookies.
They was in second, third year.
That was his second year. They wasn't not good.
Still good as fuck. They had Gordon Hayward, who was
Name me somebody that took a whole rookie try to the finals and won it. Okay, simple, done as
Magic
that.
Johnson.
A whole rookies? He had James Worthy.
He was a rookie, but
What?
My point to you is this. What? Kyrie had Boston with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. That nigga had Gordon Hayward, who was an all-star. He had Al Horford,
He had
who
rookies.
was an all-star.
He had rookies.
Those two niggas is two all-stars.
And they wasn't at the time. What they was at the time? No, they wasn't.
They was before that. They
No,
wasn't.
they
before that.
wasn't. That was their first and second year. They wasn't all-stars the year.
Al Horford
wasn't an all-star when Kyrie Irving came to the team. They wasn't.
That's not what I'm saying. But he already was an all-star.
How? How he was an all-star? That's the first. Who?
Al Horford. He wasn't a rookie.
Yes, that's one person.
Gordon Hayward.
And he's not a
Gordon Hayward.
one-dimensional.
One-dimensional. That's funny because Al Horford isn't one-dimensional. That nigga.
We talking about one-dimensional niggas. At the end of the
But
day,
still, he had two all-stars.
you making excuses
James
for
Harden
bullshit.
never
You
had
saying
two all-stars
bullshit.
and still
you
took
want
his
to just
team
debate
further
I understand it.
on the Pac West.
You said
Kyrie
what?
always played on the East.
He had a better squad, and he had niggas that understood the playoffs.
Who?
James Harden.
So, on the Celtics, Kyrie, you got all them players I just named, two all-stars, versus who did James Harden had?
He had CP3. He had.
And that was the only other all-star he had on that team.
He has squad over there.
Ooh.
You think James Harden and CP3 making it close to the finals just with them two?
That's basically what the point
No,
was.
they did not.
Who else they had?
They had squad over there.
Name 2 other players that played with them on
I'm
that
gonna show
team.
you the roster. I don't need to name you the 2 other players. They have
Let's compare the rosters. We need another camera to zoom in on this shit.
Ah, man, here we go.
So we can see what the fuck.
Yes or no? James Harden didn't have a better team?
No. He took his team further.
Answer this question. Who had a better team? The Boston Celtics with Kyrie Irving or James Harden with CP3? Please comment down below. Hit the. How do you feel about rappers dying nowadays? Sooner, like, you know, at the beginning of their career, you know, not really getting off the ground. You know, a lot of people dying now, or is it just more often YouTube? And how do you feel about seeing all this and trying to get into the industry?
Let me answer the last one first. I give 2 fucks. You can't be scared. You can get murked on the streets. You just gotta be prepared. You can't be a fucking hero. You can't always be a hero to your squad. Sometimes you just gotta let the niggas talk. You feel me? But yeah, I had to tell Deuce that. He acting the same shit. Like, nigga, how you feel? Like, you still wanna be a rapper? I'm like, nigga, hell yeah, nigga. We be already some gangsters on the street, nigga, if we didn't rap.
Yeah.
We could get God on the street, you feel me, if we didn't rap. It's just niggas just putting themselves in situations, like, you feel me, like niggas think they Tupac. Can't be Tupac, man. You see what happened to Tupac? Try to be Tupac, you feel me?
Mind you, more often, it's because the internet allow people to be independent. And these niggas still living in their hood. So they wake up every day, make a song about what's going on in their neighborhood, walk outside.
I had some situations like that too, though.
You
So
gonna
I go
say
to somebody else shit, and they like, hey, where you from? Then I gotta tell them where I'm from, and sometimes they give me a pass. They always give me a pass, because they knew who my brother was.
but it's crazy because
Other than that, shit, if I never would have told who my brother was, they probably would have been like, oh man, you give him around here, nigga, we doing shit right here. Whoa, you feel me? Like, you feel me? That's if they come over here with us, like, I gotta get out the hood.
Yeah.
Your grandma stay right there, go in the house.
But I've never seen the fact that a nigga got banged on and he said, "Oh, I'm not from nowhere." If you going and you actually gangbang, I mean, I don't actually gangbang, but I do play with Deli and I do play with a couple of other homies that from gangs, and I do like blood, cuss, and I say crazy shit that don't even supposed to start with a B, and I say crazy shit that don't even supposed to start with a C. Not just my joking around fun. So I never understood why the people didn't always say like, oh, I'm not from nowhere. But nigga, you actually gangbang.
Yeah.
Cause in my mind, I'm like, if I gangbang, I know what this come with. I know I'm gonna be in jail. I know I might be dead. I know I'm about to be shooting niggas and robbing niggas. I know what's coming for that. And I'm gonna hold it like, you see how I bang?
Prepared.
Yes, you know how I bang the Lakers and the Raiders? Imagine if I gangbang.
My uncle told me
You
there's
feel me?
gang members and gang bangers. There's a nigga that got put on and just be like, I'm from there, but never, you feel me? And that's probably the type of niggas that probably get pressed. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, then there's gang bangers, nigga. That's shit. That's who they is.
But
You take the nigga out the hood, you can't take the hood out the nigga because he is whatever hood. You feel me? Like, shit. But then that's like you said. I don't bang, but nigga, I grew up around it. All my family, this, that, whatever. Shit. Be who you is. That's the only thing you know what I mean? That's the only message I want to get out there. Because nigga, my family, they fucking respect me because nigga, I'm Taco. You feel me? I fucks what I fuck with. As a little kid, I fuck with dinosaurs, nigga, all that shit. But you feel me? You
Like
can
you
be
said.
hard and don't gotta be from the hood.
like you
can
said, it's all
you
about
feel me?
respect, my nigga. It's all about respect.
Like,
Like, don't get me
be
wrong.
yourself.
Don't get me wrong. Like, it's a lot of people didn't fuck with me because of the stigma of me. Like, okay, like My left hand niggas wouldn't fuck with me because my left. Some niggas. You feel me? But
Love.
niggas didn't know who I was. You feel me? Niggas didn't know who I was, you feel me, how authentic I really was. But once them niggas started knowing who I was, niggas don't even look at it. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't even pay attention like y'all do. Like, we can sit here and talk about anything and everything, and it's like, I'm one of the niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But
I didn't even know your hand was fucked up until one day I was playing basketball. I was like, why you dribble like that? Like in my head.
I didn't give a fuck.
Nigga, I swear to God, nigga, I was like, nigga, why you dribbling like in my head? I was like, what the fuck?
Mike can't do everything, but he can do some shit with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
Nigga, roll
just
blood,
let me know what you need me to
shoot
do.
the ball,
I did, but
play 2K,
shit,
you do whatever you need.
So you feel me? Nigga do it on his own. But you feel me? Some shit he do. You feel me? Like that do this for me.
That's how normal the nigga
My
is.
nigga don't want to do it
The
himself.
nigga ain't.
That's what I like. You feel me? Other motherfuckers,
Nigga
I
forget. Like, oh,
you feel me?
shit,
Handicapped
you gotta fuck
motherfuckers,
it up,
I deal
you feel
with.
me?
But this the only nigga that this nigga regular shit.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I used to go to them places where I had to like do arm massages and shit. They had to give me arm massages. And like they didn't have no doctor for that shit. Like back then I'm a kid, so they didn't have no doctors or none of that shit. So literally, bro, I really had to go to a retarded school like every day after my normal ass school, regular school. I had to 5 o'clock a taxi would pick me up and take me to a retarded school where it used to be like all nurses, like they teachers used to be nurses / teachers and shit.
Nigga be like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah, like, but they used to give me massage.
I come every day for that.
What? Nigga, I just every day, like, pamper, nigga, literally pamper my arm. Like, they wouldn't touch none of my rest of my body, but literally they'll touch, like, really, like, pamper my arm.
Might as
Like,
well do both arms, baby. Shit. You might as well do both. You want one feel
My
good?
deformity, nigga, my lazy eye, nigga. This is the funniest story I ain't never told nobody, nigga. I holla at this chick, nigga, she take me home. Nigga, and her mom see me and shit, they go in the kitchen. And I hear the mom go, like, is he slow or something? Like, why he look like that?
Oh, I would have said.
that ain't even it. I just hear it, like, they whispering and shit. I was like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm still been trying to fuck, I don't give a fuck.
yeah, of course.
Nigga,
She digging it, I'm digging it.
shit, I don't give a shit. But like,
I'm not digging it.
Hey, if the girl digging the eye, nigga, buddy digging in them thighs, nigga.
Nah.
The girl digging the eye, we in them thighs.
this ain't the moment for y'all to talk the truth, nigga. But nah, that ain't even the funny part. The funny part
I
is
gotta get rid of you, Taco.
she talked to mom like, oh nigga, you going on, that's something that birth or some shit, right? Whatever the fuck she said to her. She cool. Now we in the living room, I was sitting down, nigga, and her little ass sister walk in.
Is he alien? No. I'm playing.
I wasn't expecting to say UFO.
Nigga! Oh my god, fucking put duct tape on your beard and rip that shit off.
Me?
This nigga.
Oh, I
Don't start with me, motherfucker. I'm in that
You
mood.
shot on me first.
I get on you now.
I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
I'm just going on with the story.
All right, finish
Because he
it.
said that the little sister came in. I'm like, oh shit, it's an alien. That's what I think. The mama called you. Is he slow? What's worse than that?
I mean, shit, nigga.
Looking like an alien? I'd rather look like an alien than be fucking
Story over,
slow.
nigga. Story over.
No.
You took it to a next level.
Go.
He
Go
took it
in.
to a next level.
No, I
I didn't know it was gonna be a UFO. I didn't even say that.
What'd you say?
I said an alien. That nigga said a UFO. Alien drives the UFO. Oh nigga. But it's cool. He elevated it. Go ahead.
So the sister walk in and she look at my face and go, damn. And she had to be like 7.
How old are you? You grown?
Like 17, 16.
So would you rather say, motherfucker look at you and be like, damn, or you look like an alien?
It was a little.
I'd rather say you look like an alien than motherfucker looking at me like, damn.
I mean, shit, I can take it down. You make the shit more funnier than what it was, nigga.
No.
So look,
That was hilarious though.
what she say? Oh, she just said, damn
Nigga,
it.
this shit was, she just said damn, but when I said the age, she was like 6 years old, 7 years old. Nigga, like,
Nigga, I
Just
swear.
lit as fuck. I was like,
you don't know
and
it.
that's
You
the
know it,
fucking shit that
but you
killed
don't
me.
know it like in a full extent. Like you don't know how full extent this really is. The nigga like, so I'll take this nigga Taco out there. Like Taco, you got your ID? This nigga tell me no. Fucking come here.
I think I was too young.
Look, you the same age as me, nigga. I gotta go with my ID.
No, but I remember I was still like 20 or some shit like
No,
that.
you didn't have ID.
You turned 21
You
already?
didn't have ID. You didn't have ID.
It was something like that. You already turned 21.
He didn't have a motherfucking ID because he just came back from jail. So he didn't have ID. He just say he lost it. One of the two. Lost it to jail. The only two things I can remember. So, like I was saying, so I go to this nigga, I was telling the homie, I was like, hey bro, I need your ID. He like, what? He like, what? What the fuck you need my ID for? I'm like, bro, the homie in the car, we can't wait for him, nigga. Like, but I know the homie don't party, so I can take his ID. He ain't going nowhere fucking where tonight. Only where he going is a girl house to fuck. He ain't going no club. He ain't doing nothing. Then he might do that, nigga. I know that's a 90, nigga. He might do that, nigga. The way he going to do tonight is fucking lift weights. That nigga so fucking big. That nigga just lift weights. So I give him his ID. Go and get it from him. Give it to this nigga. No. I tell my cousin like, this the best I can do, right? She said what? I said, what the fuck is going on? What is this? I said, this is a fake ID. She said, this not him? I said, no, that's not him. She said, oh, you in there.
That shit.
You in there, right?
You in there, nigga.
I remember that shit. That shit.
That look just like you.
No, I'm like, what is
You
that?
know, this is my first time being in LA, just like really being in there all night. Like I've been there a couple hours, dip back to IE.
Yeah.
He leave for like 7 hours. I fall asleep on somebody's couch. I don't even know.
No, I didn't leave. I didn't leave you. Nigga, I didn't
Running
look
around. Who the
No,
fuck?
I didn't look this nigga none time.
No,
We in
I
the
know
party.
he knew
We in the fruits, right? We in the fruits, but we on comfortable. We not in the fruits, but we have fruit
yo,
function.
Nigga, we in somebody's
Yeah, we in
house.
fruit
We went
function.
to one of your relatives or somebody's house.
Where-
I fell asleep on the couch, nigga.
We in Samaj.
And I wake up and they was like,
I'm
oh, this
so
nigga James been gone.
What's your name?
Yeah. I don't remember leaving. Look, this is what I remember. Look, this is what I remember. Look, on everything I love. Look, we get into the fruits part, right? Literally, I seen my homies, but I haven't seen these niggas in like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I don't know if these niggas still go to Big Reed. I always say that. Like, I don't know if these niggas go to Big Reed. They always do.
And I was being a scary little IE nigga all night because niggas was running in and out.
Nigga,
And I was
it
like,
was a
and everybody was
hood
stopped
fruit.
and looked at me and be like,
So, but they know he with me because he right next to me. So nobody ain't telling
nigga,
him
you was
shit.
gone.
At the party?
No, not at the party. We went to somebody's house like after or some shit.
Oh.
Nigga, it was after. Nigga,
We went to.
weed,
Oh, I know where we
this
went.
and that.
We
went to
didn't.
somebody's house.
No,
You
nigga,
said,
I'm
"Oh,
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Look, I'm gonna tell you what
I
happened.
wake up, niggas running in and out. They looking at me like,
we
hey,
on
who is
Compton
this nigga?
Boulevard and
I'm like, hey, I'm Taco,
Okay.
nigga.
on Compton Boulevard, it's like a storefront, but they got it sold. They're like a weed shop, so they just sold them.
Yeah, once we left
So
there,
look, I tell
the
this
video shoot. Once we
I
left
don't
there,
drink at the time. Like I really don't drink at the time. I smoke, I don't drink. They give the homie come up with a big ass gallon of Belvedere. Like, hey bro, you want some of this? He gave me 2 shots. Nigga took two cups. I just gave it to him. Like, Taco, boom. The other homie come and give me 2 more cups of Hennessy. He got a gallon. I'm like, Taco. Like I'm feeding it. I'm feeding the nigga. He guzzling and shit.
at the time, I was really fucking drinking alcohol, so nigga, it wasn't really like, nigga, I was just drunk out my mind.
Drunk.
Nigga.
Oh my mama, he's drunk. So by the end of the night, I'm doing this all night. He didn't throw up, but he's drunk where he's uncompared. Like he's not all the way.
I didn't know this nigga was gonna fuck me up like
So
that.
I didn't know either. I'm at the new function too, just like you. You feel me? But I don't drink. They give me weed. I be smoking that, but I don't drink. So it's like, nigga, I know who
No,
you.
both of us picked up our own weed from some shop that was at that party.
Yeah, but it was a shop inside of it was a weed shop. That's what I'm saying. So I'm feeding him all night. So we go to my sister friend house at the time on Compton Boulevard and actually Holly. So that's the Hollywoods. But this is my sister's best friend's house. So it's literally, you are safe in this house. The nigga fall asleep. This is how drunk he is. Nigga fall asleep. I'm like, hey bro, wake up, nigga. I'm not about to go to the store. Like, nigga, you safe here? I'm not going to go to the store. Like, nigga, he like, all right, on my whole life, nigga, I'm about to go to the store, nigga. So I go to the store. Oh, they call me like, your friend wake up. He want to know where you at. Well, I'll be there. Tell that nigga I'll be there in 5 minutes. Whoa. So we pulled back up. That was it. He's still fucked up. Still drinking, smoking, but he's fucked up. Okay, like, it wasn't like...
I can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. Next time you go, don't get you fucked up.
That's what I tell everybody. I tell everybody.
You know how, when I get out there, you know I gotta
he's
be
safe. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know, nigga. I know he
safe.
said the same thing to me. I know I'm safe. But how I, like, you feel me? When I go places, I gotta be...
Jittery.
Like, you feel me? I gotta be alert. Like, you feel me? Motherfucker, nigga say something wrong to me, I gotta react, nigga. I ain't gonna.
But niggas do that though.
I don't remember getting
drink,
tired.
I smoke like a motherfucker, cause I know when I gotta fight or something, that high is gonna go away.
I don't know
about that drunkenness.
It's different.
No, drunk same thing. But look,
Hell no.
for me,
Hell no.
I've been drinking since I was like 14, smoking since I was like 8. So
Hell no. You can't tell me, Taco. I didn't see you fight. When you fought Taco on my mama, you can't tell me that when you sober, I done seen you sober fight, and I seen you extra fight. I done seen the results of the fight. Regular sober, like, oh bro, like nigga was tripping and this just had to happen. But nigga, you promised me I wasn't doing nothing to let this occur.
Yeah.
Then I seen the times where you were just bloody, not bloody like you got beat up, but just blood on you, like you got cuts, and you feel me? And you was fucking drunk. So I know the difference between the tacos. You feel what I'm saying?
Look,
I've been knowing you since I was 16
to
years
brawl and
old.
wrestle and shit. Like, all right, for me, I'm not a fast fighter. I don't throw fast punches, and I hate fast fighters. But I'll psych your ass so fucking hard. A lot of niggas want to grab me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I throw fucking, nigga, insta lumps. Nigga,
It's the lumps, huh?
Nigga, boom. Nigga, like, you
That
feel me?
nigga said insta lumps.
So when I hit a nigga, boom. Especially older niggas, grab your ass and they want to fucking, you know what I mean, wrestle and shit. And then sometimes if you in the apartment walls, them motherfuckers will cut your ass up, fighting in the ears. Like, nigga in the stairway. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga fucking all this shit up. I remember I fucking damn near tackled a nigga downstairs because he was whooping my ass. I was like, nigga, fuck that. I tackled this nigga and he went down the stairs.
I did that with a mess.
Boom!
Just headbutting each other. That nigga headbutting me, I headbutting back.
These niggas lived inside of the yells. Like, probably not physically, but they stayed in that motherfucker.
I tell everybody in a minute, nigga, the Yale.
I'm gonna tell you one story.
I ain't never lived in the Yale.
One story about the Yale that made me never want to go again.
Man, nigga, go ahead.
When I first moved to him, the only nigga I didn't know, it was Taco. Like, the only nigga I knew, but I didn't know, like, I knew of him, but it's like, nigga, I didn't know you. Like, nigga, who are you? Nigga, I'm like, LA nigga, you a IE nigga. Sometimes them shit don't fit together.
Yeah.
So,
No,
we really didn't know each other. So, my cousin, this nigga from Yucca Valley, at least like probably like an hour and a half away from here, like between Palm Springs and Coachella.
Yeah.
It's like Yucca Valley, you just gotta go over there. Boom. So he come out here, he find a bitch. He just find it. I don't know, he probably been knew it. Like he actually said he knew it. I don't know. But he said he knew it. So we get dressed. Like we get dressed, go. Boom. We go to the Yales. So I'm like, hey bro, like, I already knew by being in LA this. If you ain't from a black community and trying to get inducted to the black community inside of an apartment, ghetto, whatever format you want to call it,
Yeah.
it's not going to be working.
Nah.
So, I knew that. So, and I knew when it's black, a lot of black people, it's the projects.
Yeah.
So, all I told the nigga is, it's a lot of black people there. I don't think, I got your back, you got mine. He like, all right, for sure. So we go there, boom.
You talking about me and you?
No, me and my cousin Matt.
Mm.
Literally, it's like 4 girls, bitches, whatever the fuck you wanna call them, like on the gate. So I guess he knew one of them.
Inside the years.
Inside the years. So we go and we at the gate. So she like, just go to the back. The party is to the left or some shit.
Well, always party.
So I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right, like, I'm thinking she following us behind me. So by the time I get like 2 or 3, probably like 3 or 4 stars down, right before the middle thing right there, the walkway, I look behind me like, she ain't nowhere. None of the girls is no behind us or nothing. So it's like, where the fuck is we going, bro? Like, what the fuck is we doing? Like, so I'm like, so.
But once you walk through,
Listen, so the walk-through place where as soon as you enter the gate, boom, it's like a walk-through on the right-hand side. So as soon as I seen that, it's like 20 niggas right there. So the homie, my cousin, he walking over there. I'm like, hey, bro, like, don't do that. Like, nigga, we ain't about to go over there. Like, you feel me? We ain't about to go over there. I'm like, peep it out. I'm like, peep the scene real quick. He's like, what, man? I'm trying to get some pussy. I'm like, bro, like, you tripping, bro. Like, nigga, like, calm your stupid head ass down. Like, you ain't from where I'm from, bro. Like, just relax, bro. Just relax. He's like, man, this the IE. I know this shit. I've been living out here way longer than you. You only been living out here for a month. I'm like, bro, I know niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to understand that this ain't looking right. My niggas saw it. They like, so the niggas like, hey, bro, come on. Who are you? So I'm like, what? So I'm like, what? I put my pants up instantly. Like, boom. Like, nigga, we gotta fight our way out this motherfucker. We gonna just have to fight our way out this motherfucker. So I'm like, hey, bro, like, so I'm like, call them girls over here. So I tell them to come over here. He like, hey. That's what my cousin said, like, shit, come over here. They fucking coming. So I'm like, hey, bro, I'm out of here.
Hell no.
So I'm like, bro, I'm out of here. Like, God damn, I'm out of here. So like, I'm like, don't say, so while we walk back, I'm like, don't say none of them bitches. Don't say none of them bitches. So he like, so the bitch like, oh, where y'all going? He like, still talking. I'm like, nigga, come home, bro. You tripping. Like, nigga, like, we might about to get packed out, bro. You tripping. Like, so we end up going to the house. But I'm like, ever since then, I was sketchy on going to the Yales. Like, the only time I really went to the Yales is when he seen me. That's the only time I ever really went over there. That was about my second time really going through the Yales.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
about that time, I had it sold down.
and he seen me, like,
Yeah,
and that's the only time he seen me. That's I already knew Delhi, but I didn't know Delhi.
Yeah.
Just like
this was after school. This
Yeah.
was after when we stopped going.
This was like during the summer.
12. Yeah, that's when we graduated.
Then also bad.
Me,
I
we
didn't go to
was that
school.
day. We
When
was
I dropped
that
out
day.
so many fucking times, I was like, fuck the school. Then I went to
Yeah.
Alexandria. Then I really met y'all niggas. Then I was like, all right, fuck it.
Bro,
Look, this how it happened. This how it
oh
happened.
my god, that was fucking
Remember I
hilarious.
lived on Lakeland, right?
Yeah.
Remember I lived on Lakeland? I remember where my TV was. It was on my like little white thing. Yeah, it was like this, like towards the door. Yeah. So I'm cleaning up my room because my mom came. So I'm cleaning my room, let her have the living room, so they come in my room. I'm cleaning up while they just right there. So I tell them to sit down, still cleaning up, because I need to get over there. I see a random phone. I swear to God, bro. I see a random phone.
I'm
Bro.
like this big.
It's not like this big, bro. Like literally, I can like hold the whole phone with these 2 fingers.
Was it one of those Verizon chocolate phones?
Man,
No, nigga, it was just like a phone. My nigga, it don't
I had
matter.
chocolate and I had a juice.
Oh my mind, it don't
Juice.
matter. It was like little though. It was little.
It was a
So I'm like,
Obama.
whose phone is this?
Obama first phone.
Yeah, I'm like, whose phone is this? My nigga, I'm like, whose phone is this? So I looked at Deli.
Oh,
like,
man.
then Deli looked at Robert. Then Robert looked at Deli and me. So everybody just looking at each other. Nobody ain't saying
And I'm
shit.
like-
Everybody looking at each other. Then Deli said, nigga, you know who the fuck this phone is. That nigga said, you know who the fuck this phone is, bro. That nigga said, get your fucking phone. Right?
I fucking heard it.
That nigga said, get your fucking phone.
Those niggas,
Hey, I heard it.
James know damn well they ain't my little ass phone. And
I
he
thought he had a trap.
He know damn well they his fucking phone.
That's what he said.
It's one nigga.
No.
I know you would have never
That's what
asked
he
me
said.
that. 'Cause I get a new phone like every
That's when he said. But that's when phones, one for the plug and one for the load. That's when that came so game out. So I'm like, oh,
Okay.
niggas got 2 phones, right? So, look,
I'm finna do bad.
you stupid. So this, I'm like, man, so when I say who phone is it, I say, who G phone is it? Alright, I said that, right? I think I said,
I
who
said
2G
it
phone?
too.
Oh, no, he said no. He said 2G. And he said, get your 2G ass phone. He said, get your 2G ass phone.
And then it went from there.
Then I was like, man, then what he said after he said something, I'm like, nigga, that ain't no 2G, that's just a motherfucking 1G. And we